You are very still. Are you in low power mode? But your battery is still decreasing. Are you sure this is an effective method?
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good, bro? Humanarek, Triboli. What's good, bro? Happy anniversary to the CN players. Yes, yes, yes. A great day.
As you would think for me to communicate with John Tider.
A
While
great
I can
day.
speak in binary and hexadecimal languages, neither are my mother tongue. What is my mother tongue? English, of course.
Yo, what's good, Kai? How are we doing today? How's everybody? How am I? Tired. Tired, bro. But we all good. I'm obviously not going to stream for 11 hours today. Because, that's just not me. Not today. But we gonna have a good stream. Your boy been having some terrible luck on the banner, though. Yo, what's good, Jason? Like, the pulling for her is worse than Joe. I'm 247 in, and I only have P1. Worst possible scenarios are happening. I've lost the 50-50 back to back to back. Lost it to Tooth Fairy, lost it to Regulus, and I just recently lost it to Druvis. I've lost 3 50-50s in a row. It's not looking too good. Am I gonna stream 1.6? Yes. They have asked me to stream 1.6, so I'm gonna have to make sure I get some rest for that as well. I gotta start making some 1.6 content too. So that's gonna be on the 18th. So tomorrow, that's gonna be tomorrow. So I know I have to be up early for that. I know. Yeah, 11 hours. Yeah, bro. Yeah, so I'm gonna be streaming 1.6.
Are you trying to take off this face?
It's gonna be a repeat,
Either
right?
way,
Pretty
I'm
much.
glad to know that you pay attention
So,
to the details.
let me see. Who am I looking for? Semmelweis. She's literally right in front of me. So we have her R9. Still unsure on the Psycube. I want to settle on her right now. But she's more... Okay, so the more I use her, the more I'm thinking this Psycube in here is for her. Because her follow-up happens actually quite a bit. And it's upsetting because I bought a Gluttony just recently instead of getting this, so I was like, damn. But yeah. Wonder, is there something in the shop to help me out with that? Yeah, I got the shop and the battle pass to help me with that. But so I was using her. Let me know if the music is too loud. I really wanted to jam. Also, if the stream goes down, it's because there's a major storm. That was just the thunder. There is a major storm in my area, so yeah. Okay, cool. But so I was running this in the video I had just posted, and I was actually pleased. So for one, I like this comp because like I'm not saying this is a perfect team comp. I'm not saying this is the way you should go or anything like that. But it starts her off with 7 because we're getting 3 Moxie here, and Ezra starts off with a lot of Eureka because it's the character I have. So she's starting off with 7 stacks, right? Because she's just 4 Eureka. And all of that. So then
Agreed.
we give her a crit buff. Go ahead and attack with Semmelweis.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Have I startled you?
Faraday's miracle.
Haven't you eaten?
My mushrooms.
Right wing.
So it seems like I can get the Dynamo stacks.
Uh-oh.
So like that's all I was saying in my vid. Like characters like Getien, even or Ezra, anybody who just gains Eureka really quickly seem to
Splash of red.
also work really well with her.
In a second.
Besides Ezra, who else am I gonna pair with Simmel?
Close your eyes. We'll all be over.
Kakanya.
Target confirmed.
And she gives crit rate, so like I could use other characters. Like she does give crit rate.
Time to check my
It's like 15%.
A little trick.
Rotten luck.
Don't blink.
Intersect and divide.
Alright, so we can get an upgrade. Upgrade our AoE ability.
Loading.
Leave it to me.
Let's see if we can take this enemy out
That was
here.
certainly a choice.
Eliminate target.
That's troublesome. Please take good care of yourself. A little surprise.
Now we get the follow-up. Her follow-up.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Under
Saw what
attack.
clip?
Uh-oh. Right wing.
The question is this a Semmelweis or a Lucy showcase? It's A, bro. Whichever one floats your boat, man.
Loading.
Charging. Loading.
In a second.
You're talking about the clip of a P5 one?
Barrage.
Haven't you eaten?
Professional. Time to check my
Under
calculation.
attack.
Don't blink.
Form is a watch out.
Alright.
Circuits functioning properly.
I don't have Eternity yet.
Circuits functioning properly. Loading.
Leave it to me.
I, robot, child of science.
I saw that Steam Bun had the best luck out of everybody. I know Jaka didn't get her at first, but then did get her.
Aim and shoot.
But no, I haven't seen. I didn't watch Jaka's stream. I was asleep.
Please take good care of yourself. You are rational numbers.
Right wing. A little trick.
Rotten luck. Agreed.
Charging. Loading.
I'm a bad
Faraday's miracle.
like watcher of content. I really don't consume a lot of like content outside of like, you know,
Target
my own.
confirmed.
Be R99 all day. Jesus.
That was certainly
Charging.
a choice. I'm here with everyone. Have I startled you?
The light that illuminates.
Oh, he did a ritual?
An amazing.
Interesting. I know he had to do something because all I saw when I did tune in is that he lost his 50-50. Jaka got her after he said Lucky Jaka. Lucky Jaka.
I hope you like a splash of...
Circuits
That was
functioning
certainly a
properly.
choice. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
I, Robot, child of science.
But so
The field work
if I were to
was
pair
I look
somebody
forward
else
to it.
with Simmel, the thing is that you want to have low health, so like you kind of want to use a shielder, and there's only a couple shielders in the game that if we're talking about, okay, so let's not run Lucy. If we're talking about using Semmelweis, like she wants people who lose health, and like Ezra does that, right? So like Ezra's just a perfect pairing, and then Eternity. Obviously don't have Eternity, and you can make a character lose health with having the buff. So it's like there's not a there are other characters that can pair with her, but other than Ezra himself, like there's well, like, because even if you do, where's she at? Even if you do Yenny, whom I'm losing, can't find her, like I'm really iffy on her too. From her ult, it looked like you wanted to have low HP. Let me check Esther's thing one more time, but yeah. When allies attack, increase damage dealt by 5% per 10% HP loss to a maximum of 40% increase. So you want to have low HP with her. Like that's the thing. You want to use her with low HP. So you don't really want to use a healer. It's like a high risk. You get a good damage like bonus out of it, but it's a high risk type of thing. Charlie would work. Yeah. Charlie would work. And then you would just shield with Ezra. Obviously my Charlie isn't leveled. But yeah. Because she gives a really big damage bonus. We just need more characters like Charlie that want to be low HP. But either way, like, you're gonna pair
Preparation complete.
Ezra with her. I'm gonna have to get
Neo-Science Exorcism Office, action!
oh, quick, I gotta go get my daughter.
An order is an order.
Please stand behind me.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Loaded. Agree. Leave it to me. I will help you. Our victory comes in a tide
Please
of
cease
blood.
resistance.
Rotten luck.
A little trick.
Still standing.
I agree. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. A little surprise.
Shield.
Right wing.
Rotten luck.
Oh.
Someone still has the guts to
And
fight.
divide. Leave it to me.
Never
That
hold
was
back.
certainly a choice. Our blood will burn.
Power from the soil.
Careful.
Welcome to the world of numbers. Watch out! Huh. Watch out! Intersect and divide. Leave it to me.
Understood.
An amazing discovery. Please, take good care of yourself.
Like an unstoppable beam.
Have you a rapping on the
Someone
mushrooms?
is still standing.
Oh, there's a bubble.
That
Never
was certainly
hold
a
back.
choice. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
Professional.
Please,
Agreed.
warrior, never hold back. The drums and the horns sound, the sword shall be drawn.
Trust me. It won't
Here
hurt.
comes someone.
Oh. Don't blink.
Someone still hath the guts to fight.
Ugh.
Join
Okay.
with us, comrades. I will remember your sacrifice. For
So-
the good of all.
You can see how
Sharp fang.
Semmelweis, yeah, Kakani will work. You can see how Semmelweis ain't a good auto character. So like, bro, she hella high risk. Like it's so weird. It's so strange using her
Hold your horses. I'm coming.
because like you get low and low and low, and like you have to have a gigantic shield in order to really justify being that low.
Agreed.
Leave it to me.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
I will help you.
And like not a lot of characters want to be that low, you know? Like so it's hella high risk.
Oh.
Oh, there's a bubble.
But she gives a lot of buffs and everything, but it's like dang girl.
That was certainly a choice.
Try this.
Careful.
Have I startled you?
Power from the soil.
Right wing. Oh.
Rotten luck.
Intersect and divide.
Alright, so
Agreed.
put us in a status.
I hope
Do
you like
this,
it
and then we're
red.
gonna we'll go ahead and ult. We probably will die.
Blood will burn. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Alright, so she'll get a big damage bonus. So we have the 20% damage bonus plus the
Everything has its cause.
like probably 30% or so that we're getting from the. Yeah, actually, like I mean, it's
Try this.
Welcome to the world of
But we might die here. Her first dupe is the one that matters. It gives her up to a 60% damage dealt bonus, but it's very hard to get to. See, now we're dead. Like,
Don't blink.
it's weird. You gotta,
Join with us, comrade.
like, you see what I'm saying?
I thought it was an academic debate.
Like, it seems like I have to, like, after I ult with her, I gotta make sure I shield. So you just gotta, like, learn how to play with her, obviously. But it's like, Jesus, bro.
That was certainly a choice.
Or using someone like a Kanya with her, who can, like,
A little surprise.
help out a bigger way. It seems like Kanya is definitely the one that wants to go with her.
There's a bubble.
Like, the rest of her dupes, like, help her follow up. I mean, her additional attack damage. But her first copy gives her, like, a bigger damage dealt bonus.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Your ending is fated.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
I will help you. Try this.
Oh, I'm just running a mineral character. I don't want to run my Joe.
A little trick.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Right wing.
And then,
Leave it to me.
so I do this, buff again.
That was certainly a choice. As it's
Please, take good care of yourself.
It seems it's more of a,
victory comes in a type
seems
of
it's more made for a hyper carry, because you got to do a lot of, like, actions to get it off.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Well, see, like, Kanya will take a lot of the damage, will, like, take a lot of this extra damage, right? Like, so
Oh, there's a bubble.
it helps. And I have a damage reduction. But it's like, still, bro, I'm taking a beating. You know?
Your ending is fated.
Agreed.
Hope I remember.
Very well.
Careful.
Are you irrational numbers? Huh. Oh no.
Right wing.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have,
Oh.
it just feels like you gotta have, like, really crazy damage. Or AoE damage. So, like, if I did, well, Lucy, like I said. Well, let me see. Let's just show, like, Joe, right? So,
I walk fast.
let's say I did Joe with her.
Greetings.
Of course, she's P5.
Agreed. That was certainly
Newly
a
made this
choice.
year.
Our blood will burn. Have I startled you?
You don't want to miss it. Time to check my calculation. Oh, there's a bubble.
Right wing.
Got you.
I hope you like
Leave
a
it to
splash
me.
of red.
Another jar?
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
It's that taking HP. It's just rough.
Please, take good care of yourself. There they are. Shit.
Now, her follow-up seems to do a lot of
Check my
damage.
calculation.
I will say that.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Right wing.
It's wrong.
And she seems like she wants to be a sub DPS
A little
with
trick.
it too, which is interesting as well.
Loaded. Agreed.
It's newly made this year.
power from the soil.
Haven't you
Our
eaten?
victory comes in a tide of blood.
Let's get it over quick.
Like, if I don't shield before, like, this here, I just die.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
And see, that Genesis damage doesn't help either.
Right win.
Because it's going right through the damage reduction. It goes right through her damage reduction. But if I put her in some other content, other than going against a 37, she does fine. Like, let's do... There's just no one else to put other than Ezra. But, and I will just use Lucy for now.
We make an ideal team.
Please stand behind me.
How's New Babel with her? New Babel doesn't really do anything for her. She wants a team of people who like lose HP. That's what she really wants.
I admire your courage. Agreed.
Charging. Loading.
Hot scale. Huh. Very well.
Eliminate target. Aim and shoot.
Loaded.
Leave it to me.
Charging.
That was certainly.
But
a
she does
choice.
get Moxie really
Take care of
quick.
yourself. Please cease resistance.
Barrage.
A little surprise.
At least to start out with.
Don't worry.
Then increase his ability. And get some Lucy abilities.
I hope you like a splash of red.
I will remember your sacrifice.
That was certainly a choice.
Loading.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Good enough to buff for Eternity to be more competitive. The way that they made Lucy, it seems like they're wanting to make more content that has minions and more AoE situations. So I can see it helping out Eternity, but like it depends on what content you care about. Like if you only really care about raids, then it's not like it's gonna make, you know, Eternity like go out and destroy a raid, but I do believe that it'll make her better in like Limbos, Utus, the new roguelike and stuff like that.
Target confirmed.
I will help you.
Kakanya seems really good though, because she also absorbs all of this, can do like some Genesis damage based off of the damage taken, can also add some healing, so it like really helps out.
Watch out!
Circuits functioning properly.
Agreed.
Oh, I should.
I, robot,
whatever.
child of science.
This ult looks so good.
Very well.
So, okay, there we go. Everything's sublimated now. I want to sublimate the ult.
Allow me to double check.
Because we're supposed to get more Moxie with the ult being sublimated.
That was certainly
Allow
a
me
choice.
to double check the battery levels. Charging.
Our blood will burn.
We have like a crap ton
The
of
light
stacks.
that illuminates all.
If we make it to the ult, we're not. Bro. First world problems, I never get the ult sublimated unless I just
Safe.
play like an idiot. Like, it just does not happen. No, Getian can't go with him. I guess 6 is like, if I'm not trying to use the most broken characters in the game. So you have 6, Shemaine.
Please stand behind me.
Agreed.
Loading.
That
Charging.
was certainly a choice. Our blood will burn.
A little
Uh,
high.
No, Semmelweis is a damage buffer as well. She puts a domain and she does a damage buff. She does a crit buff,
Attack.
damage dealt buff, and a domain damage dealt buff. So she's giving 15% on the first
I hope you
upgrade.
like us. I hope you like a splash of red.
A moment of silence.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
We walk in long nights.
I still don't think I still don't think 37 and her are best friends though. Like, unless there's a lot of enemies, but like I feel like she can go with 37, but I also feel like you could just put a different character. I don't know. That's my thoughts. All right, now I need to shield because I'm just taking way too much damage.
Agreed.
Loading. Charging.
I will help you.
No, you cannot use Getian and Semmelweis at the same time. They both have domains, and they'll cancel each other out.
On mushrooms.
Eliminate target.
Victory secured. I should excuse
Plus
you.
side though, her animations look amazing. You can go with anyone. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Why are you putting 37 with Lucy? Like, if you're just forcing 37 into that team, like, sure. But like, it's not making Lucy better, and Joe can give more Eureka to 37, is what I'm saying. Like, you can put her there if you want, but like, she's not gonna generate more than like most characters. Watch Juicy guys. Yeah. Yeah, nah, bro. A domain within the domain cancels out. Bruh. Like, I mean, unless you just did, like... I'd have to use Tooth Fairy. Alright, let's say you're running... something like this. See?
Charging. Loading.
Kevin, it could be found.
Target confirmed. The light that illuminates all.
Are you irrational numbers? Form is a bubble.
Like, you see how, like, she doesn't do her follow-ups when she kills, and, like, Joe would have already given her, like, 2 stacks from those. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can...
Charging. Loading.
Kevin, it could be found.
Faraday's miracle. Barrage.
Form is a bubble. Time to check my calculation.
Tooth Fairy's still meta? Yeah, she's still meta.
No worries.
I can hear it.
Charging. Breathe. Target confirmed.
Alright, so...
Circuits functioning properly. Charging. Relax. Circuits functioning properly. Loading.
It is here.
So now, we'll finally do a follow-up after the old.
Robot. Child of
Like,
science.
this is our first follow-up that we'll do.
Barrage.
So I'd rather just put someone else.
Has fallen.
Getty and Vila, Isolde, yeah, it's a perfect team for... That's a perfect team for, Lucy. But Tooth Fairy still, like, I understand you don't... I understand you like Vila more than Tooth Fairy. But Tooth Fairy is still, like, in a team with, like, this team right here, with Joe, 6, 37, and Tooth Fairy. Tooth Fairy still fits better into this team because she helps out everybody. Vila is a great healer, but she only works when you're focusing on one DPS. Once you start having... If you're building a team where you're having 37... Vila isn't the healer that you want to have because Vila can't help out 37 and your main carry DPS, right? Tooth Fairy helps out everybody. Like, that's the big difference. Exactly. Thank you, Ixnay. Like, Vila is for hyper carry. If you're focusing on one character, then that's what you use Vila for. Yo, thanks for the sub. You don't have to necessarily have a buffer, but you can use Anon or somebody like that. No, it's not just the crit. She doesn't do anything for the other characters buffing wise. Like, that's what I'm like I understand she does more than crit. She gives crit damage, she gives the extra damage buff, but you only can buff one character. You can't buff another character. Like I hope everyone knows that. Like, once you buff that one character, if you move that buff to another character, it takes it away from the first character. You can only buff one person. Like, you can't buff the whole team. Tooth Fairies is a debuff that applies to the whole enemy side, and so everybody can benefit from that. I understand that Vila does more, but she can only do it to one person. So like a lot of people who invested into 37 and use her as a sub DPS, you can't really use Vila with 37 being a sub DPS because now 37 is not getting any benefits. So she gets Moxie and Eureka to one person. Moxie and Eureka to one person. One person. And she can give that to multiple characters without having to place the buff on them? No, the Eureka card is one card that you can put on one person per turn. She can do it for 3 turns, so you can give 3 Eureka and 3 Moxie, but it's only to one person. And typically you're going to put it on her, so that way she can cycle her ult. Like, in this team right here, I'm buffing up Lucy. Yo, what's good, Joe Tova? Welcome to the stream. Tooth Fairy doesn't give Moxie and Rika to anybody? Yes, but she... Now I feel like I sound like String Doll. What have you missed so far? Nothing much. We're just been playing with the new characters. When Lex is defending Tooth Fairy, you know he's not... Yeah, y'all know I will... down talk Tooth Fairy, but like I understand like the different playstyles. That's why like that's the whole thing I've been talking about people with like the difference between like Spathadia or like other like you know using Joe like because Vila is for hyper carry, Tooth Fairy is for a DPS sub DPS type of team, and they're 2 different functions. Hyper carry, they have to be strong enough to be able to nuke everything. Like, yo, what's good, bro? You missed the pulls? Yeah, bro, the pulls were yesterday. I had an 11-hour stream last night. The pulls have been terrible for Lucy. I've lost every 50-50 and she's only P1. I don't even know if I can get Vila with how many pulls I need. Yeah, I'm 250 pulls in and I only have a P1. I only have P1 Lucy. It's terrible. It's the worst pull set. It's the worst I've ever had. She can give the Moxie and Eureka to 37. But okay. So in this comp with Vila,
Join with us, comrades. I will remember your sacrifice. I admire your courage.
Another jar could be found.
For you and for us. Sharp Fang.
Let's get it over quick. Intersect and divide. Got you.
so I'm about to ult.
The moment of utterance.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
I'm about to put myself in Rusalka status. I'm about to refresh the crit buff that I put on Joe.
To a brighter future for everyone. For the good of all.
So I haven't given anything to 37 at all.
It's wrong. Cheer up.
Like, 37 isn't being benefited. If I'm using this and putting it on 37, yes, sure, I could use that to give the extra Eureka, but typically with Vila, you're wanting to give that to herself because to get a clean rotation, you're not really going to be using a lot of like AP from Vila once you ult that quickly. Like, if I don't want to have a long time without having the Rusalka buff, like, I'm gonna want to give this to her so that way she can get ult quicker, because like I just refreshed the buff, so I'm not going to be using this buff. I don't need to heal, so I'm not going to use any AP because like I only have 3 turns with that buff. So like that's the whole thing. Yes, exactly, Weave. She wants it herself. You want to give it herself to give her a better uptime of her buff. You can merge for Moxie, but that's wasting AP for Vila. What, like you know what I'm saying? Like, you're wasting AP to give Vila her ult quicker than necessary. So if you just give her the Eureka Moxie, like, if you just give it to her, you don't have to wait. You waste no AP doing it this way, right? Like, look, we'll just...
The moment of silence.
Well, hold on. So we'll do this.
The moment of utterance.
It's newly another jar?
The moment of silence. Until the torch is lit.
There they are.
I still get the follow-up.
You don't want to miss it.
Learn from silence.
Alright, so we're still kind of good on health. So, but the crit buff is gone from Joe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade it. So that way I can get a better effect. I'm going to give it to her. I'm still going to use this effect on Vila because it's not taking any AP. So I'm not doing any extra actions. Like, nothing more than necessary. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like... Like, I can get to that ult a lot quicker without having to waste AP to merge or do anything like that. Like, versus, like, using it on somebody else, I wouldn't have had this ult as quick. So now, I still have... And I could have used more AP, right? So that way I can cycle it. So I kind of did it wrong. But like, giving the Eureka is the only way to like really get the ult back quickly, or else you're just having hella downtime with it. But we already have the... But the thing is that the buff is... We already refreshed it, so it's already the enhanced buff. So we're fine, actually. And then we can just throw a quick little heal. So it's not like we're really wasting anything, because next turn we can, you know, do everything. I could have put the buff up again, but I don't want to take it away from the upgraded version.
For you and for us. Are you a rat in our numbers? Oh, in the bubble.
I said it's not 100% uptime because I played it incorrectly, but like that 2 extra AP, instead of having to do a bunch of merge, I got it easy. Because like the thing is that 37 isn't benefiting at all with Vila. Like, you're talking about you're talking about every time I ult giving one Eureka, like when with Tooth Fairy you can use a confusion debuff and everybody benefits from the crit. Like everyone will benefit, and these are all crit characters. Like a better showing of the team with Vila that makes just to me a little bit more sense is like, let's say we get a hyper carry like Lucy. We get Getty in. It says I'm playing Vila in 37 wrong. Bro, what are you talking about?
Your request has been heard.
No. And even without using a full team, like Vila still works like on a team like this a lot better.
The bones will, the music will speak.
I admire your courage.
Charging.
Careful.
You already have P2 Tooth Fairy. Should I get Vila? If you have P2 Tooth Fairy, you have 100% uptime of that debuff. Again, Vila is for a hyper carry comp. 37 can crit most of the time without needing to get the buff. But see, the point of a mental damage character getting that buff, you can shift their resonance around because they're getting so much crit rate and crit damage. Therefore, you can get more damage because now you can put more attack on 37. Like if I were running main DPS 37, right? Because maybe I have more portraits, I would shift her resonance around because she's getting so much crit. Like that's just what I would do.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Loading. Charging.
It's not really a debate. It's to me it's just clear as day. Tooth Fairy's for main DPS, sub DPS, and Vila is for hyper carry. At P2 it does have a 100% uptime.
Faraday's miracle.
At P2 it has 100% uptime. And we're talking 4-man content. I'm not talking 3-man content because there's less and less 3-man content in the game. I'm talking 4-man content. And 4-man content is 100% uptime. What do I mean by hyper carry? So, hyper carry is where I'm focusing in on everything for one character. And basically, this one character has to have enough damage for it to like be worth it though as well. But you're just basically putting everything into one character and they're doing most of the damage for you, and then your supports, however they be, they're putting all of their buffs into the one. For a 3-man who's better, Lucy gets in. Isolde is gonna be better than Getty because you have to have a reality healer to be able to get his extra moxie to get his ult off quicker. And this is the one downside with using healer in teams like these.
Courage.
Charging.
I'm trying not to use my Isolde. She's so dang strong.
For you and for us.
The light that illuminates all.
How many people are getting P2 Tooth Fairy? I mean, I was pulling for Lucy and got P1 Tooth Fairy, so it's not exactly that far off. I didn't want that. We might die here. Yeah, okay. That damage came out of nowhere.
Circuits functioning, charging, loading.
It's fine.
Circuits function charging.
It is here.
Circuits function charging.
I can hear it.
Circuits loading, charging.
Lucio's still clutch.
Robot, child of science.
Keep going. For our dream, comrade.
I wouldn't call 37 a sub DPS because she gets out damaged by a Soul Day. I don't know about that in every case. I mean, I can't... Like, a Soul Day is really good. And she's a buffer, but, like, 37 is, like, I don't know, different. But you can still run, like, I don't understand the problem, because, like, I could still just run this, though. And now everybody benefits. Like... I don't even know what we're talking about. Like, and you would still want to run Tooth Fairy in this, because Tooth Fairy can still benefit. Like, if you're running, and because, like, and specifically me, because, like, you have so much extra Eureka, you might as well use it. You have so much extra Eureka. I mean, getting her a Eureka buff, like, is, like, fine, but, like, Tooth Fairy helping out with these two non-crit characters with the confusion debuff helps out more. Like, throwing the confusion debuff while all these characters are doing passive like damage helps out more. But anyways, I've heard of the pre-character being mid. Is that right? I wouldn't say mid exactly. I would say that I think we're waiting on a character, like, other than Eternity. I think we're waiting on a newer character to run her with, because it just seems that you die if you're not careful. Like, it just seems like you just die. I don't know. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult using her. And you don't want to heal too much.
Are you seeking my service? My duty lies with you.
Loading.
That was certainly a
Charging.
choice. Agreed. Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
But also,
There
like,
is mere-
it's not really fair with me using my Ezra because he has larger shields than most, like,
Have I startled you?
people's Ezras. So, but I pretty much have to, like, to protect my team with using her, I pretty much have to, like, I have to
hope you
use
like
his
a
shield,
splash of red.
or else like everyone dies.
Loading.
The moment of
I
silence.
hope you like a splash of
Leave
red.
it to me.
Charging.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
In a second.
Barrage. Show. Damaged.
Get away from me.
It's a pretty good damage buff though. Like, I would say like her damage dealt buff, like we're getting. So right now we're at, well, I have no idea. Let's see, every 10% loss, we're getting a 5% gain. So we're sitting at like what, 60% health? Or like we're at like 60% health or so, like that. So we've lost, so we're at a 20% damage dealt buff here, and then if we use this buff, we'll get another 15.
That was certainly a choice.
So we'll be at a 40% damage dealt buff, and it can go up as she loses health. But then we gotta use this. We have to use
Loading.
a shield, or else we die.
Our blood will burn.
Please, take good care of yourself.
The light that illuminates all.
And since Lucy already has so much like
Shoot.
crit, all these buffs like feel good with her. Like all of that felt really good. Like all that, like just all of those attacks and stuff like that. All right, now we get advantage.
Circuits functioning properly.
Agreed. That was certainly a choice.
I, robot, child of science.
Now we get advantage.
Very well. A little surprise.
Let's see, we didn't shield, so like again, if we're not fighting something that has Genesis, we can survive. It's the Genesis damage stuff that scares me. You can't survive. Like, you can't. You obviously can't survive it.
That
Loading.
was certainly
Charging.
a choice. Close your eyes.
And you also have to like being at low health. So I don't know how.
Our victory comes in a
I don't know how
tide of
people like
blood.
that.
Eliminate target. And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
But we're not doing hard enough content to where I'm like, how much of it is Semmelweis versus Lucy? Because Lucy is strong. So Lucy very strong.
Program activated.
Every Blade main's dream. Lucy, Isolde, Marcus, and Vila. I don't really think that goes to. I don't know if that goes together. Is she the most damaging character in the game to me? When there's like extra minions, like she has a higher chance of like doing extra damage because, like, now, not the team that Humanarek was saying, but if I'm using, but if I am using her, though, like, as a, here we go. So I'm using Marcus with, I'll do Annie Lee, Vila, and wait, no. Yeah, I'll do this until we get Kikanya.
It's an honor to meet you.
Right? Like, I feel like I start off stronger.
Admire your courage.
Easy lah. Or this book?
Keep up the pace.
Crickets and fireworks!
The reason why I don't want to use Lucy, like, with it, is because you gotta,
Great. No mistakes.
I still want to get, you still gotta, like, use a lot more Lucy than you do Marcus for the rotations.
It is here. Or this one.
I should have put 6 so I could get her buff quicker.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme
To transcribe.
But, like,
For the good of all.
Marcus, like, she starts off stronger, you know, she ults, but, like, she's very consistent, though. She doesn't ramp up, right? Like, she just starts out here and is very consistent to me. That is my opinion of
Admire your courage.
You can do this, Marcus.
of her. A very consistent character. You will see her damage.
Fireworks!
It'll be there as you buff her. It'll be the same. She's not gonna, like, skyrocket
Now
anyway.
easier to understand.
Like, that's just pretty much her.
Talisman, scientific version.
I do need a heal, though. Okay, I just got really unlucky there.
We share the same dream. I will remember your sacrifice. To a brighter future for everyone. Together, we are fearless.
To read. To transcribe.
Right, so, like, we're on turn 4. And we're popping off, like, on crits. Like, 10, 12k on a, like, you know, on a pretty, like, decent earlier. If I were to use, like, Windsong, I'm gonna play Windsong very obnoxious, by the way. Let me see. Actually,
Please stand behind me.
Loaded. Agreed. I will remember
A good
your
point.
sacrifice.
Please, take good care of yourself.
A little surprise. Keep up the pace. Taking another look?
right, like, Winsong is one of those where it's like, all right, like, you know, we're gonna play the long game. Let's play the long game. We're gonna sit here for a very long while.
That was certainly a choice.
A new hypothesis.
Leave it to me. Our blood will burn.
The benefits of field mapping.
I will help you.
Leon! Don't touch the device!
I admire your courage.
A good point.
I will remember your sacrifice. Loaded. Heart steel.
We're going somewhere with this, by the way, guys. It's just
For the good of all.
we're gonna stack Winsong
Please cease
a
resistance.
little bit. Just we're gonna take the long road here.
Cheer up.
Ooh, we might die.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
A new hypothesis.
It's not as much as I wanted. It's fine.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
A good point. A new hypothesis.
To a brighter future for everyone. Together, we are furious.
No other study could show you this. Behold. Don't touch the device.
We can go ahead and do it.
Agreed.
Another crit buff.
I hope you like a splash.
Buff here. Buff here.
An academic question.
I'm here.
We'll just do 4.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates.
Oh, he's a cheater! I got too low. He had a health threshold.
Please stand behind me.
He's a cheater! Oh my god. I hit this threshold, he just wiped the whole team. He just wiped it. But you get what I'm saying. Oh my god. That's actually hilarious. That's hilarious, bro.
That was certainly a choice.
A good point.
Leave it to me.
Very well. Have I startled you?
But she did a lot of damage. That was the whole point.
In a second.
But it's like she does a lot, and I won't, like, don't get me wrong, when she ults, she does so much, but you're like hoarding cards. And this is why I'm not even using another DPS, because it's like, why? Like, you know, like that's what she supports, is like, why use anybody else, bro?
A new hypothesis.
Loaded. I admire your courage. Heart steel.
Taking another look.
Yeah, 5 the new tuning, but that doesn't come out for a while.
For the good of all.
I don't know if you noticed, but devs didn't give spirit and intellect units after 6 any ult damage to avoid balance please being powerful. Well, maybe they just didn't want, like, I could be coping here, but maybe they just didn't want to have everybody build balance please the whole time.
Agreed.
Because, like, that's literally what the community would have
I
done.
will remember.
It's just only used balance please.
Trust me. It won't hurt.
For you and for us.
No other study could show you this.
And even if Lucy had ult damage, she gives herself elemental Afflatus advantage, so she wouldn't be able to use it anyways. We're still gonna die. Bro, there's nothing we can do. We're still gonna die.
I hope you like a splash of
This
red.
is actually hilarious.
This is no ordinary
An
thing.
academic question.
Close your eyes. It will all be over.
With this
soon.
boss, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to try it with a different boss. I'm definitely gonna do it.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Because I need my... I didn't have Ezra's shield. I didn't want to refresh.
Victory comes in a tide of blood.
Limited scale, infinite lines.
Like, watch. First one's gonna hit like a
Confirm
truck.
the coordinates.
No? Yeah, see?
Cheer up.
It's gonna fucking kill me. Alright, we're gonna do this on a different boss. I'm gonna do this on a different boss. The whale. Here we go. I'll let your team cook if you explain to me why you want Lucy and Marcus on the same team. Who am I looking for? Windsong.
Greetings. Agreed.
A new
That was certainly a
hypothesis.
choice. Our victory comes in a tide of blood. A little surprise.
Taking another look.
Yeah, we can build it up a lot better here. As long as we don't kill everything. The new tuning isn't here yet. And I've pretty much done every piece of content. I think it's in the roguelike.
I admire your
Leave
courage.
it to me.
A good point.
For you and for us.
Please,
It'll work.
take good care of yourself.
It obviously won't work against certain
Benefits
bosses.
of field mapping.
I'm also using Semmelweis, who's lowering our HP. So I'll blame it on that too. 2 weeks. It's dropping in 2 weeks.
A new hypothesis.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Agreed.
I admire your courage.
Taking another
A
look.
one of the raids, I think Hydra, is dropping in 2 days. So it should be here Saturday at reset,
And for us.
which is crazy. I wasn't expecting it to drop.
We share the same dream. I admire your courage.
I hope you like a splash of red.
A good point.
to a brighter future.
Lucy needs Dynamo to get going, so you see Marcus in the first half of the round because she generates Moxie and Eureka more than any other character in the game. Marcus gets 2 Moxie for every
Close your eyes. It will all
she
be
casts,
over soon.
she casts, so she also gets Eureka from her ult. Marcus also gets Eureka every time the enemy attacks.
No other study could show you this.
But like with that though, like Getian also gets Eureka and can buff up Lucy's damage. Why wouldn't you use Getian?
Agreed.
An academic question.
Louder. Our blood will burn.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Calculating distance.
Please cease resistance.
Could have stacked more. But still a lot of damage. There's a storm. There is literally a gigantic storm outside. So it might be affecting it.
With everyone.
That was certainly a choice.
Like not even not even trying to be funny. Here's a gigantic storm.
I'm here. With everyone.
I will remember your sacrifice.
A good point.
An amazing discovery.
Keep up the pace.
I think Semmelweis doesn't go with most of the characters out right now. Jesus. I think that's more of the I think that's more of the truth. She just doesn't go out. I mean, she just doesn't go with anybody
An
out.
That was
academic
certainly a
question.
choice.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Cause she like it wants people who are low HP, and like there's only most of the characters just don't want low HP.
Limited scale, infinite lines. Behold.
Watch out!
I only like Windsong in certain content. I wouldn't use Windsong and Semmelweis together because you got to build up Windsong stuff, right? So like you can't keep luring Windsong while trying to go for the long game. It seems like Semmelweis like doesn't like the way she is now. She wants it to end very quickly, or you have to use like Ezra. But if I use someone like, you know, this man wants his Marcus team. This man said Lucy, Marcus. What did he say? With a soul day?
Program activated. activated.
And so you're wanting to...
Your sacrifice.
Or this one. This book.
I don't know why.
I admire your
I can
courage.
hear it. Or this book.
Heart steel.
Like a metaphor?
But I don't know why you would... I don't know why you would... Because you're not going to use it.
Cheer up.
Like, you only need 10 stacks of electricity. Like, I don't get it.
Or this one.
Charging.
It is here.
I will remember your sacrifice.
To read.
Target confirmed.
Oh, this lands. Together, we are furious.
Boss is about to clap me.
I admire your courage. I will remember your
You
sacrifice.
can do this, Marcus.
Loading.
And I would assume once I have the necessary stacks, I attack with Lucy. But I don't know why
For the good of all.
I wouldn't.
And now it's easier to understand.
Aim and shoot.
Yeah, it's probably lagging. Hold on, I'm swapping my network around. If I disconnect, is it staying steady? Okay, it should be good now. If But I had to unplug my headphones. Ugh. Okay. Well, let's say we're fighting maybe a too difficult of enemy, sure. But I don't know why I would like Marcus and Lucy feel like two hyper carries. So I wouldn't really put them together. And like
I can use this book or
it just feels like I would just rather use one or the other.
Sharp thing.
time to turn the page. To read.
Joe, damaged.
This book? It is here.
Charging.
Are we really doing this?
Loading.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère.
Aim and shoot.
I can't read it.
The light that illuminates all.
She's great for Dino, but like I'll use your team and then do something. Yo, it was good, Tinley. And then I will swap to the reason why I don't think it's as great, but
I will remember your sacrifice. Keep up the pace.
And now it's easier to understand.
yeah, I heard the story was like crazy. The thing is that you don't really have to focus on Dynamo that heavy. Like it's necessary, but it's not that necessary. Like it enhances your abilities and everything like that, but with this way, like you're getting the ult a lot slower.
We share the same dream.
I can hear it.
Loading.
Are we really doing this?
To a brighter future for everyone. Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Barrage.
Great. No mistakes.
About to die.
Don't worry.
But that doesn't make any sense. Use Marcus in the beginning and that doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't I just literally
Program activated.
The music of the bones will tell.
Loading. Charging.
This is not a mistake made by men.
Barrage. The light that illuminates all.
I can just up her damage.
Thunder. Attack.
No matter.
Like, I don't see why
Competition was never to my liking.
I don't see why I wouldn't up her damage.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
While we're using Marcus.
Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opère.
Shut face.
Like, of course, I should just use Ezra here. But, like, I'm gonna get more performance out of...
I admire your courage.
It is here. I can hear it.
Loading. For you and for us.
Alright, see you, see you, Spectre. Like, Marcus is so good that she doesn't need Lucy, and then Lucy is so good that she doesn't need Marcus. But, like, either way, this boss hits stupidly hard. I think I'm on the 3rd level of him. I gotta use Ezra.
Battery checked.
Actually, I might use...
Пожалуйста, пропустите меня.
It seems you're ready.
Time for treatment.
Program activated.
Life was certainly a
Loading.
choice.
Charging.
By the way, I just think Marcus is just better by herself. I don't think she would need Lucy. I don't think Lucy needs Marcus. They're both characters that want to use their own AP. It feels weird to use one character in the beginning and then swap to using Lucy, and then Marcus is just sitting there. It's like Marcus doesn't really do anything passively. I don't really like, and then maybe this is me, I just don't like having dead characters. Like sitting there, not really contributing as much, unless they're like, you know, passively healing or passively buffing or something like that. But like, Marcus isn't doing anything if we're moving her to the background. Yeah, but there's other Eureka characters like Ezra and Getien are both buffers who get Eureka though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm fine with it. Like there's other I guess there's just other characters that could also give me the same thing.
Leave it to me.
Agreed.
Wait.
Life was. I hope you like a splash of red. Loading. Our victory comes.
Yo, what's good? The Beyond.
Blood.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Close your eyes. It will
Like I could get more, but like that's why Getien and Ezra like are there. They can also get that for her. Like see, like I'm fine when I attack. Like I still have the dynamo I need. Well, I mean I like plant, but I'm not gonna plug a character in when I don't have to. Like I guess is my whole point. Like you don't have don't just plug the character in like for no reason.
It is here.
Charging.
Loaded. In a second.
Should I get Ezra if I want Lucy? Ezra works with Semmelweis and Lucy.
La charme d'opère.
Target confirmed.
Power from the soil.
Okay, Isolde. I need you to calm down.
Circuit
I'm
functioning
here
properly.
with everyone.
That was
Circuit
certainly a
functioning
choice.
properly.
With
Loading.
everyone.
Our blood will burn.
I, robot, child of science.
Portraits necessary for Ezra? No. No, no, no.
The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
Look at Isolde doing too much damage.
Join with us, comrades. I admire your courage.
Agreed.
Leave it to me.
Loading.
Sharp fang.
Feel like she'll be a sub DPS in the future.
Our victory comes in a tide of
I just think if it's a long, like if it's content that's long, I think she'll be really good. She seems like she likes long form content.
That was certainly a
Charging.
choice.
Loaded. Leave it to me.
Have I startled you?
Yeah, P1 Ezra? Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Like playing because of Druvis? Druvis is a good character too. I want to test Druvis and Kakanya together on a team. In terms of pure damage, to me, I had the craziest success with Lucy, Getienne, Isolde, and Vila. If you need more survivability, you could probably I would probably take out Isolde and put in Ezra, because Getienne still has the damage dealt buff. No, actually, scratch that. Scratch that completely, because if you don't have 3 reality characters, then there's no point of using Getienne over just somebody else. So, if you need the more survivability, then you're gonna have to swap out Getienne for another damage dealt buffer, which could be Anna and Lee, or you could try using Pickles, or like somebody else.
I hope you like a splash of red. I hope you like a splash of
I
red.
will remember my
Loading.
sacrifice.
Charging.
Close your eyes.
If you're focusing on upping Lucy, then yes, Vila, because she'll,
Eliminate target.
like, whenever you're attacking,
Aim and shoot.
she'll like give you pretty much 100% like crit. All of that was just dumb right there. Like, all of that damage was just so dumb.
That was certainly a choice.
We share the same dream.
Semmelweis also gets Lucy close to 100% too, because she gets 15% crit rate, and Lucy's sitting at like 70%, so she's at 85%. Plus her Psych Cube gives her some crit rate, so like Semmelweis actually puts her pretty close. At R10 with the Psych Cube, I gotta look at it, but I feel like you could probably lower some of the crit in her
Loading.
resonance when you're running Vila, because you're overcapped
Like a future.
on crit. You're for sure overcapped on crit. So I think once you get over,
I will help.
like, yeah,
Barrage.
there's definitely some tuning that could be done. It could be a toss-up between Tooth Fairy or Vila, though.
Circuits functioning properly.
But I just don't have hard enough content
Leave it to me.
to really even need to
Robot. Child.
worry. Like, everything's just been easy.
Keep going.
Is the carry from Joe Banner? Nah, it's a separate banner. Yeah, no, she's a ramp. She has to ramp. Semmelweis is reality. Oh, yeah, 6 is also good for the sustain when I was talking about characters. Yeah, 6 is there. You're down to Fairies at a must pull for Velo? It's a must pull if you like value like having an offensive healer. You could technically still rock out with Yinny and just R-Tenor if you just can't afford to do it, right? You could still do Balloon Party and Yinny to help you with content. It's just that Vila and Tooth Fairy just like get a little bit more passive, and they also help you out in damage and stuff. So
I admire your loading. Charging.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Sharp thing.
Barrage. Faraday's miracle. Attack.
is she stacking up? Because I feel like she's getting harder and harder.
Leave it to me. I can hear it.
Loading.
Non officier n'est pas un capitaine.
Also for Lucy, 6 is not bad because of the incantation might, but it's a little too random for me. The incantation might buff. I know that a Soul Day gives an incantation might buff.
Loaded. Leave it to me.
I will remember the
Charging.
sacrifice.
Loading.
In a second.
Heart scale.
Well, if you want a quicker battle, I would just use someone like Marcus.
Target confirmed.
Like, Marcus starts off... Marcus and Joe, but even more so Marcus, to me. But Marcus has, like, one of the quickest starts to me in the, like, period. Like, she's so consistent.
We share the same dreams.
Circuits functioning properly. Charging.
To a brighter future for everyone.
It's just because she's so simple. Like, she's very simple.
Child of science.
If you went into 2 rounds, you'd be women tilted. I mean, obviously, right? Okay, that hurt. Jesus. Okay. I don't want to use...
Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release!
I will remember the sacrifice.
I didn't know that's what that did. Like I kind of wasted it, but it's fine.
I admire your courage.
Loading. Charging.
We should kill her.
Please, take good care of yourself.
For you, Emperor. Eliminate target.
Follow up. Yeah.
The field
Still
work
beat it
went
by 6
smooth.
rounds.
I look forward to our next co-op.
It's the event. There's like a whole event where you like get them and then they're like assists. It's like assists. Something like that. That's my hardest piece of content. All right. So the event is going to have us use a P2. P2 Lucy. We get to see the power. Oh, geez. Look at this team. So they have you using a P2, Getian, Anna Lee.
Your request has been heard.
And then they just gave us extra Moxie. Okay.
Loading. Charging.
What is happening?
Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
This is the tryout for the character, bro.
Barrage. The light that illuminates all.
Oh man, I learned so much.
Circuits functioning. Loading.
I learned so much by using this P2
I,
Lucy.
child of science.
It was so... I learned so much.
Aim and shoot.
Victory, the mother of arrogance.
That's so much damage. It's good, Phantom Grace. What's happening? It was good. We're using good old... Yo, is that Leilani? What is this? Isolde? What? Yeah, it's just never in my days. Like, yes, it makes sense.
Charging.
I mean, yeah, she does get the extra Moxie.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about.
I never portrayed my Lucy. Yes.
Target confirmed.
Next patch is 1.6. No, I haven't portrayed. The tryouts give you P2.
Circuit function loading. I, robot, child of science.
Well, when you make her that strong, what else am I supposed to do?
Loading. The light that illuminates all. And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
That's a Leilani, that's a crazy team comp. I knew Leilani was goated, but that's a crazy... How broken is she? Very. With the right members. That's a very crazy team comp. Like... If they ever make a 6-star version of that, bro.
Your request has been heard. Confrontation was never to my liking.
Charging. Loading.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
Lucy's able to give herself elemental advantage. She kind of just ramps up as a follow-up attack when she kills. A lot of this trial of the character is like, it's so catered to her. It's wild. It's crazy how like how they're really catering to her in this.
The bones will tell.
Like, I'm gonna kill everything. And I should have used the buff first because she's gonna do 3 follow-ups here. She's gonna kill everything. She's gonna kill this one. Well, kill both of them. And she's gonna kill that one.
The music will speak.
Charging.
Pardon me.
Aim and shoot.
I missed the crit.
Victory. The mud.
Yo, we gotta try our team out. All right.
Program activated.
All right, let's try this broken team. And it's giving us extra moxie. So, like, it's already crazy.
Confrontation was never to my liking. The music will speak.
Charging.
It's giving us extra mox, like this. Like, you can't put +3 moxie in the tryout. You're giving us so much moxie. After she ults, she has 2 turns of Inflatus advantage. And she upgrades her abilities to do more actions. Phantom Grace, I have her kit in my Discord, exclamation Discord. It's in #CN content. I actually have her, Semmelweis, and then Lorelei, the new units in there, if you want to see them all.
Circuit functioning properly.
Because it's a lot. There's a lot in her kit. only recently learned that Lucy's follow-ups are limited to 2, and I still can't manage to upgrade everything. Yeah, no, you like I killed every like before the match is over because there's just no like content right now. I just kill everything. Like that's just what's happening. Everything dies, and it's not even like a flex. It's just like it's just a reality. Like everything is just dead.
Loading.
Hey.
Aim and shoot. The light that illuminates all.
I'm gonna try to sublimate the ult.
Charging.
The bones will tell.
So if I take out one enemy, it should give me sublimation on the ult.
Pardon me.
Oh lord. I think everything's gonna die.
Confrontation was never to my liking. The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
I think Etienne's gonna kill them both though. Ugh. Never mind.
Keep going.
What's her I1? Because I can't remember it right now. If only you could motorboat. If only if you could motorboat Lucy, I think you would break your jaw. Motorboating Lucy, like that's actual just metal there. Like you're gonna do a lot of damage to yourself.
Confrontation was never to my
Charging.
liking.
Loading.
The Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns about its changes.
But with pain comes enjoyment. Oh my god, bro.
Light that illuminates all. Aim and shoot.
That's a clank. Clank, clank.
Extraction of the rainbow.
Circuits functioning properly.
I admire your courage.
Easy,
Charging.
lad.
I, robot, child of science.
She's a support. Some feels a little niche, but she's a support. She has a lot of buffs that happen a very specific way.
Today's miracle.
But yeah. Dude. Everything's gonna die.
White? Or say, all colors?
Bro, I am not joking when I say you can just never.
I admire your courage.
Loading.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Like, everything is gonna die, bro.
For everyone.
I need a raid. I really need a raid. That's my opinion on her. I think she's like August, like the others, like really interesting 5-stars to have if you're new. Oh my god. Really interesting 5-star to have if you're like new or player or you just don't have a lot of characters. Or I think they could be strong in specific setups. To where they can fit into like some of these weirder teams. I don't think like she's like necessarily crazy or like broken or anything like that. I just think she's like interesting. Because like her kit and buffs depend on the amount of cards that you have. So you want to have a you want to have a team that has like multiple like, you know, a team that has like multiple different types of cards to really bring out her power, you know? Yo, what's good, Dragon? Trust me, if anyone gets the polisher, it's gonna be me. Alright, yo. Okay, everyone has ult. It's wild.
I admire your courage. We share the same dream.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
Loading. Sharp fangs. To a brighter future for everyone.
They're for like the tryout. It's like if you've ever done like a tryout in the games, you're trying out a team. They put them all at P2.
On the sign break never warns about its changes.
Target confirmed.
If Krillin can get an android, why can't I?
Extraction of the ring. What? Say,
That's hilarious. Because he does have an android.
Circuits functioning properly.
See, now I would actually use the card for Lucy. Because we're about to
Charging.
The bones will tell.
get like hella Moxie back.
Robot. Child of science.
be careful, young man.
All P2 with trash mobs, I don't know what's the point. Yeah. I mean, it's to make people be like, oh my god, this character's amazing. While you're just deleting everything. But yeah.
Careful, young man.
Like, she can do the follow-up. Like, you just delete everything, bro. Like, I still have a problem with P0.
I admire your courage. I will remember your sacrifice.
The music will
Like, I literally have an issue where I can't use Lucy's full potential yet.
Sharp fangs.
And when I ult, she's gonna die.
This is not a mistake made by man.
Have we sublimated everything?
Woohoo! Release! Left hand up. Now right hand up. Attack, enemy attack!
So now everything's
Functioning properly.
everything's sublimated. And
I admire your courage.
I, robot. Child of science.
44,000 damage. Look at that, bro. She's R10. This is the event one. This is a so this is my Lucy down here. Mine is level 1 R10 P0. This is the tryout one right here. I'm borrowing Lucy, I guess you could say. Lucy's rings on the back are the visual indicators. Bug ring on the back, surrounded the 3 small ones is the max. Yeah. Do we have the next 6-star skits? You mean for 2.0? No. No. No idea what's happening in 2.0.
To my liking.
I will remember.
Alright, let's see if we get some better results here. See if we can actually, you know,
The Bagua drown on the sign break never warns about
get our
its
up.
changes.
Like, the challenge at this point is to be able to sublimate the ult. Like, if you can get a sublimated ult, then you're like, you're winning out here, bro.
Faraday's miracle.
Which never happens. Nah, bro.
Share the same dream.
The ult sublimation exists. I promise you, dog. It's a thing.
I admire your courage.
The bones will
Let's see if we can sublimate the ult. Oh, Kakanya's kit is in my Discord. You mean Kakanya? Yeah, it's in the Discord as well. We have the kit, just don't have the values. We know what she does. There's no values. All right, we got that one. Follow up, kill that one. Kill that one. Dog. What do we even do? What are we even doing?
Circuits functioning properly. Charging.
I will remember your sacrifice.
The music will speak.
I, robot, child of science. The light that illuminates all.
Victory, the mother of arrogance.
Yeah, I'm doing a watch party for that. Blue Pac hit me up. I probably hit up all the creators. Pretty much all of us are gonna be live for it. .6 watch party.
Confrontation was never to my liking.
I admire your courage.
Loading. Charging.
The Bagua drown on the sign break never warns about its changes.
Casually beating enemies with Lucy? Hey, bro. This is the... When is it?
Faraday's miracle. Target confirmed.
Here's the link so you can get the time. It's like, it's a converted time and I can't remember it.
We share the same dream.
Circuits functioning properly.
But I know it's tomorrow.
Sacrifice.
Well, no, it'll be early AM usually. Everything they do is always early AF. It always has me waking up earlier than normal.
Robot.
So.
Child of science.
This is a limited character's ult, bro. I don't get tired of seeing it because I got tired of looking at Joe's and hers looks silly. This one looks amazing. Okay, everything's dead. Follow up. Follow up. There we go.
For you and for us.
I think I might sublimate the ult, Azure. We might actually get ult sublimation. If I don't attack the boss, we might actually get it.
I admire your courage.
Charging.
For the good of all.
Barrage.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, these things don't have enough health. Give me a training room or something, please, dog.
Circuits functioning properly.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Loading.
I admire your courage.
Oh, I didn't even mean to buff. I just buffed Vila's crit. Oh, he died. Nope, he died.
Heart scale.
The light that illuminates all.
Keep up the pace.
All right. full upgraded. Hell yeah.
I will remember your sacrifice.
This is what she looks like fully upgraded. This is a rare occurrence, everybody. Okay? This usually does not happen. Now we have to use enough cards to actually get it.
I will remember your sacrifice.
The music was the bones will tell.
Together, we are fearless.
This is not a mistake.
Yo, what's good, Obi? Okay. Now.
Confrontation was never to my
We
liking.
share the same dream. Functioning charging.
Now our ult is sublimated and we can get Moxie quicker. Even though the boss is gonna die right after, so y'all really won't be able to see it. But yeah.
To a brighter future for everyone.
Like, I've sublimated the ult like once or twice, but the boss dies like right after, or the enemies. So like, it doesn't even matter.
Child of science.
Alright. If the fallout doesn't kill, the single target will. Yo! We get another turn. Did you see all this? Yeah, so we just get a bunch of Moxie, basically. So for doing...
I will remember your sacrifice.
Loading. Charging.
Yeah, that would give it... Hold on. I'm gonna do one ability. Just one ability. From her.
Loading. I admire your courage.
It should give me... It should give me ult if I was reading it properly.
For you and for us.
No? Maybe I don't get as much Moxie I thought. Huh. Thought I got a lot more Moxie than that. Oh well. I have too much Moxie in this team anyways. I haven't had enough time to play around with the ult to know. I'm actually clueless.
Faraday's mirror.
I'm dumbest damage in the world, bro.
Victory, the mother of arrogance.
Is Semmelweis good? Because I'm hearing different opinions. It's a 4 o'clock. Oh, it is 4 o'clock. She's not good. Like, she's not a mate. If you don't have Ezra, you don't have a big shield. If you don't have like anybody who like does a crap ton of damage and who can end the fight quickly, then like no, she doesn't seem like right now the characters we have that she's good for a prolonged fight. Like she's just, I think she's like before any good content. Like, so let's go to Limbo. Limbo might be, let's see, Limbo 5 maybe. I think Limbo 5 was difficult, right? Maybe.
Program activated.
That was certainly a
Leave it
choice.
to me.
Loading.
Our
She does give a crit buff. She gives the damage dealt buff to everybody. But you're going to be low. You're gonna be low health,
Shoot.
like with everyone.
Move away from me. Please
What?
don't worry about me.
Or say, extraction of the rainbow.
Loaded. Agreed.
Charging.
Please cease resistance.
Be careful, young man.
Have I startled you?
The light that illuminates all.
Lord, take the offensive. The eagle's eyes.
Okay.
Hey,
Extraction
Well.
of the rainbow.
Well, we're low health. I didn't want to be that low.
Leave it to me. I hope you like a splash of red. That was certainly a choice.
please, take good care of yourself.
Close your eyes.
All right, so here goes our ult.
Over soon.
So for every 10% of missing health, we get 5% extra damage dealt up to 40. So we're missing a lot of health. So, you know,
Take the offensive.
we're pretty much at the 40% health damage bonus, and it goes with her. And we have a level 2 buff on, so that is giving us 20%. So right now we're at 60% damage dealt, because we're getting 40% from the domain and 20% from the skill.
Loaded.
A highly efficient plan.
Loading.
In a second. Power from the soil.
Target confirmed.
Be careful, young man.
Lord, take the offensive.
No, she's not a DPS. No.
Loaded.
Circuits functioning properly. Charging.
But it's a big damage dealt buff. Don't get me wrong. It's a big damage dealt buff.
Robot. Child of science.
You just have to have a shielder. Yeah.
Eliminate target. And now to return to my long-term
Like-
mission. Rest.
Like, I mean, she gives crazy damage dealt, like, really easy. You just gotta, yeah. That feature, Phantom Graves, starts in 1.6. So instead of having, like, the Ezra event they have with all the puzzles and all of that stuff, rock, paper, scissors, they just do, you can just fight. Like, there's like, hey, bro, just fight. But yeah, like, I like Simmel. Again, it's just the playstyle that you kind of have to adopt is like being used to having just like hella low health.
Agreed. That was certainly a choice.
Charging.
Just being straight up okay with it.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. A little surprise.
And you get a lot of dynamo out of it, because like she got a bunch of Eureka there, and then like Ezra has Eureka. And then we can see how Kakanya will work all with it. So
Loaded. I hope you like a splash of red.
Leave it to me.
Loading.
I like it.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Seems like a risky play. Can't you use a healer? If you use a healer, then you get less of a buff, because you want to be at a like,
Target confirmed.
you want to find
Worry not.
a sweet spot for your buff. Oh my god. She also does decent little damage.
Attack.
Rotten luck. Right wing.
Shell. Damage.
A little trick.
That's why you want a shielder, and that's why you want Ezra, because Ezra takes his health away to help her out.
Loaded. That was certainly a choice.
Charging.
Her effects look amazing though. Her effects look really good.
Our blood will burn.
Barrage.
All right.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Yeah, I heard it was hours and hours long.
Time to check my calculation.
Don't blink.
Intersect and divide.
I have no way of proving this, but that didn't feel like a 70% damage up off when you were fighting Eagle. I only had one turn of it, but basically 10% for every 10% health, 5% damage dealt. I was like around here, so I was like around the 40% mark. Not 70, it was like 60. And I used a level 2 buff, which gave me the extra 20. If I were to do a level 3 buff and then have the full low health, then yeah, it would have happened. But you gotta stay low, which is hard to do.
Leave it to me.
Loading. Charging.
In a second.
The light that illuminates all. Target confirmed.
Yeah, if you're not, I mean, if you're not using Ezra, or like, I guess you could try Balloon Party to like heal you back up when you're low. Because not many healers, like, or maybe even Yini, like, you'd have to have a healer who can take you from very low health to a decent range, because you're gonna be hanging out at low health.
Agreed. Circuits functioning properly. Loading.
Very well.
I, robot, child of science. Aim and shoot.
Time to check my calculation.
Right win.
Oh, come on.
Loaded. Leave it to me.
Charging.
I will help you.
Careful.
Barrage.
Careful.
A little trick.
Thunder attack.
I'm here with everyone.
That was certainly a choice.
An amazing discovery.
Have I startled you?
Eliminate target. And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
She takes as much like health as fucking Ezra, bro. I didn't think anybody would take so much of their health. But yeah, I like her, but like, boy oh boy, is it like hard to use her. Yo, giving me these materials every day is huge.
What's wrong?
Oh, the new birthday cakes. Jesus. Because I had the whole island just like, I just threw them over here. It's all the new birthday cakes. I'm more excited for the roguelike. I think that's gonna be where I can actually use a character the best. The roguelike is gonna be where it's at. I gotta buy Regulus' skin. Another 6-star, bro. P1 Matilda. I saw that Devil Bull. Yeah, Devil Bull had this. I was like, darn it. But there's nothing I can do about it. Taking a flight over there for a skin would be wild. Bro, I'm officially 10 pulls away from where I stopped with Joe.
It's my pleasure
Like,
to meet you, my fellow.
I got P5 Joe in 260 pulls.
You are very still. Are you in low?
There's all of these 3 doors. They're all new, right? But like, it sucks because I'm literally gonna have to look at a guide because there's literally stuff waiting in there for me. Like, I have so much shit in there. So what you can spend on CN? Nah, don't spend on CN. Don't spend on CN if you spend on global too. Oh no.
Are you trying to take off this face?
Bro, this storm is just ruining my internet. Alright, let's do everything, probably call it, because stream is just getting worse.
I thought it was an academic visit.
We walk in long nights. Learn from silence.
But like, my conclusion, Lucy is like, for those who summon Ezra, Lucy will work with Ezra. Those who want Getien, Lucy will work with Getien. If you want to throw your Lucy with 37, you can, but like 37 doesn't really get as much Eureka as the other characters. And Lucy doesn't really give enough Eureka to 37 to matter. I mean, unless you just throw her at easy content, then like, sure, you're killing a bunch of minions really quickly. But in harder content, it will be harder to get Lucy to kind of pop off if you're not able to like really help her. Yeah, all their Eureka characters are just really good with her. Yeah, of course, the Soul Day. The only thing with the Soul Day, you'll just have to time loose. Like, I say a Soul Day for the crit defense because Lucy has so much like crit defense and incantation might. Because Lucy has so much crit. The rousing morale, you have to make sure you time it right to where you're using it after you're using it before you do like an incantation, because if you ult with the Soul Day then ult with Lucy, it'll empower the follow-up attack versus like the skill, right? So you just have to be mindful of that. Because because Lucy can pop off multiple attacks, and you know, rousing morale won't really work if you don't time it right. Or at least it won't work how you intend it to work. Can we test whether the self-damage someone does is counted within the domain? Like the AoE HP loss?
Greetings. That was certainly our blood will burn. I hope you like a splash of red. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
The problem is,
Get away from me.
like tooltip stuff, like it doesn't really show you anything. This is the one thing I don't like about Bluepac. .8. I mean, Vila being the healer is the... Yeah. Check with and without it. I'll have to bring somebody with me, though. And not have Ezra attack. And then bring...
Greetings. Agreed.
Alright, so we'll attack.
Trust me. It won't hurt.
45, 50.
That was certainly a choice.
Leave it to me.
A little surprise.
I will help you.
5,000, no crit.
Watch out!
Get away from me. I hope you like a splash of red.
Loaded.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
And you want me to see whether the self-damage symbol does is counted within the domain?
Agreed.
This is without the bow.
Trust me. It won't hurt.
58, 69, 93, 81. The first crit was like 45, and then it went up to like 53. Something like that. Sorry, I might not know what you're asking. I mean, I still have an issue with not knowing where I'm at with the damage dealt buff. Yeah, it looks like it counts. I just wish I knew how much I was getting. This is a blue pock thing that it's not really my favorite.
Leave it to me. I'm here with everyone in a second.
Is Marcus better than Jessica?
An amazing
Yeah. Yeah. In a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, she is.
I hope you like a splash of red.
Loaded. A highly efficient plan. Please, take good care of yourself. Please cease resistance.
I hope you like a splash of red. That was certainly a close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Have I startled you? Agreed. This is no ordinary.
See how much she does.
Our blood will burn. A little surprise.
Wow, that was 12k no crit.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
The field work went smooth. I look forward to our next cooperation.
Let me go ahead and farm for the Kanya.
Please stand behind me.
I want Kikanya though. I think that's like the true like synergy.
Power from the soil. Anyone feeling cold? Please take good care of yourself. Please cease resistance.
Without proper I don't know, I wish they just would reveal more information, because like I can't tell like where we're at and like when it's proccing and when it's not. Like there's not enough visual indicators or anything to like really help also. But you don't want Semmel too low on HP though,
I will help you.
because then you'll just die. So you gotta, there's gotta be a sweet spot.
Take good care of yourself.
which like, you know, the P1 gives you, instead of every 10% health is a 5% increase, at P1 it's a 7.5%, right? So like at 60% health, you're getting a 30% damage dealt buff, which, you know, will be better. Yeah, true. Would have worked really well for her. Yeah. Decrease damage taken to all allies by 20%. An ally's attack, increase damage dealt by 5% per 10% HP loss. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like, it seems like she gets a lot of damage dealt. I mean, like, for sure, because like I actually just read, like, so for the single target buff, you get 15%, then an extra 10 for those with new blood. So you're able to get 40. So if you do a level 3 buff and then you have the ult with the maximum, you're supposed to be able to get up to 80% damage dealt buff, like, which makes her like the biggest buffer, but it seems like you gotta be hella low though.
Anyone feeling cold? It's got blazing.
And yeah, I don't think Kekanya, I think Kekanya can lower the amount of damage like you take from the other enemies, but definitely not gonna help out Simmel as much.
I will help you.
I don't know, after releasing ult, lose 10% of current HP to gain 1 Moxie. When in wild, when any allies lose HP, when it is the ally's turn, true self reveal deals 30% extra reality damage for up to 20 times.
Anyone feeling cold? In a second. See stars? Mushrooms.
And then domain.
I will help you.
Told you I can handle any work.
But wouldn't it still increase? Wouldn't it still?
Hold your horses. I'm coming.
Let's go. I walk fast.
I thought it was an academic debate.
Agreed.
Leave it to me. Loaded.
Very well.
I will help you.
I wish I knew. After releasing ult, lose 10% of current HP to gain 1 Moxie. When in wild, when any allies lose HP when it is allies' turn, True Self revealed deals 30% extra reality damage for up to 20 times. And you get into wild from ult. So wait.
I thought it was an academic debate.
Rotten luck. I hope you like a splash of red. That was certainly a choice.
Loaded.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Our victory comes in a tide of blood.
I will help you. Leave it to me.
Agreed.
Loaded. Leave it to me.
Very well.
In a second.
It's just not showing anything on her. It's annoying. Like, so we're in wild status, but
I'm here. With everyone. Leave it to me.
That was certainly a
An
choice.
amazing discovery. Please, take good care of yourself.
Have I startled you? Rotten luck. I hope you like a splash of red. That was certainly a choice. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon. Our blood will burn.
Power from the soil.
I can't look at damage dealt stats. It's not telling me how it's calculated. I can't see. Oh, come on, Blue Pog, bro. Y'all gotta, like, okay. I need them to calculate this. Like, so the issue that I'm talking about is like, so I've been trying to go into the wild status to do what I was focusing on is this I3. When in wild, when any allies lose HP, when it is the ally's turn, True Self Reveal deals 30% extra reality damage for up to 20 times. And is doing 80%. But it's not telling me like, it doesn't show me at any point like, it's wild that it says up to 20 times, meaning that like there might be maybe for someone like Windsong, because Windsong could do something ridiculous there when using a spell actively. Because if Windsong had like 20 of her incantations, she would lose HP, right? And then it would increase it. Yeah, but it doesn't show it, right? Like, it doesn't show it at all. Like, that's why I've been buffing Ezra. And it's not showing the,
Agreed. Leave it to me.
it's not showing the increase.
Loaded.
Very well.
And I know it's getting stronger. Like, I could see it getting slightly stronger, but like, I want to see it on the tooltip.
Rotten luck. My mushrooms.
Well, these visuals look amazing, but her tooltip is terrible. Like, it doesn't show anything. But they do this with a couple of characters. And then what's worse is that the domain doesn't show where we're at damage-wise. Because based off of the, like, where we're at, like, she should be hitting like a truck. And she's not. So, I wonder why not. But she should be hitting like a truck.
That was certainly a choice.
I hope you like
I'm
a splash
here
of red.
with everyone.
Our victory comes in a tide of blood. Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
Because we're at like super low health.
An amazing discovery.
That was certainly a choice.
Trust me, it won't hurt.
The field
And I mean, I feel like she does hit hard. I mean, she just did
cooperation.
like decent right there, but I don't know, man. I need more. I require more. Yeah, she's just high risk, and you gotta have the right character for the reward. Because, like, some of these characters are too squishy for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, 37? 37's too squishy. Like, even Windsong, right? Like, some of these characters, like, I would say y'all a little too squishy to be losing health like that. We'll see. Hydra comes out in 2 days. More like probably 3 days, because it just hit the 2 marker. Like, so it was like, yeah. Well, you're forced to use it. No, she buffs more than Soneto. She can buff way more and stuff like that, but you have to use a shielder, and you gotta also use a healer. So you're forced to use a character that most, like, for me, you're forced to use a character that, like, typically people aren't, like, looking at right now. Like, you're forcing yourself to build a character, like, to put her with certain characters, pretty much. Is it a bad thing? Not necessarily. It's just, you're just forced to go a certain route. See if I can get that. Yeah, we gotta see. There's nothing difficult out right now. Oh, I definitely like got killed with Simmel. Like, she's for sure hard to use. She's a lot harder of a character to use. And that's where, like, you know, a character who's too difficult to use to their max potential ends up not being great. Like, even if you did find a way to maximize her and it took a lot of effort, it's like, like, at what cost? And I even built her with more HP and stuff like that, and I ended up cutting out a lot of damage. I actually am probably gonna go a more crit based route, because putting health on her, I only got up to 9.1 by putting all in on health. So, and I'm not gonna use Beyond Wonderland with her. So I think but yeah. We'll see. We got to get some hard content. How healthy is my Ezra? Very. He has 16,000 health, pretty much. He rounds up to 16,000. I think she's just clunky. I would call it clunky. We got to figure it out. Well, not we. I'm going to figure it out. Ezra. He's my only character beyond Ard. He's R15. And that's why I said, like, me and Semmelweis, it works with my Ezra because, like, I can't give a full, like, unless I just literally take off beyond Wonderland. Yeah. That's the only way I can have a relatable amount of health. To where people are like, okay. Because, like, having this much health, like, my shields are much larger than people. I'd have to nerf my Ezra. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to nerf Ezra. Because, like, obviously Ezra can give the team shields that are, like, large. Very large. But you can't use Semmelweis without a shielder though. And like most people skipped or are skipping Ezra. And Babel doesn't add anything. As much as I love Babel, she doesn't add as much. And I guess like with using Eternity can heal herself with using all of her damage, right? Like Eternity would get herself really low and then heal herself back up. And maybe they're gonna release another support to work, because like Balloon Party can heal when you're low health. But yeah, it's really interesting. There's no other unit that can really work with Semmelweis, because he takes away his health. He buffs, he helps out, yeah. Oh, Tenet? Well, you know, actually Tenet's not half bad. Because Tenet does a 30% reality. I always forget about, where is Tenet? Yeah, Tenet's actually not half bad, because she actually does decent damage. And she does the 30% with the diamond bullet. Yeah, and her shields last. Oh, her shield's only one turn though. I think that was one of the issues though. Her shield is only one turn, so like it's like I would still probably rather. Hold on, this is the. Hold on, guys. This is my wife. All right, guys. But anyways, my wife's on the way home, so I'm gonna spend some time with the family. Y'all have a good one. We had a good little stream. We'll get it figured out. We have a raid soon. I think it'll be on Saturday. Will be the raid. So I'll be. Oh, actually, it'll be. I think it'll be the day after the 1.6 live stream. So yeah. All right, guys. Peace out, sub up, like the stream, like the videos, watch the vid I put out about Lucy. Please help support, like and comment, all that usual stuff. But anyways, I'm out.